Hi everyone, this is East Coast Economic Update for February the 12th, 2010. Just a couple of items I want to throw at you. The first item is that they've just done a report, and food stamps are at the highest record ever, 3.8 million families. So I did the math. That comes out to 129.6 million people. That's, well, that's almost half of the American population is in need of food stamps or food assistance. So even though the unemployment rate is at 9.7 and the U6 number is around 17%, those people who are working part-time or working some job to keep their families together, excuse me, can't feed the families. So I don't see a recovery here, kids. I don't see a better economy when you have almost half of the American people eating out of the hands of the federal government via the states, of course. Um, this is a bad sign. We haven't seen a jump like this since the 60s, and based on these records, we've never seen these numbers, period. So, keep in mind as the numbers go down, and they will go down these next few months, because Mr. Obama wants to manipulate the numbers any way he can to make it look like there's a recovery on its way, even though, pardon me for shaking this, even though he's trying to create a stimulus package, no matter how you slice that, to create jobs, um, green jobs, which I don't know what a green job is. I'd like to see one. I would like to see more than one, and I'd like to see what it looks like, and I want to make sure that it's something that cannot be taken away to China or any other foreign country. Um, and I want to see it where somebody gets a living wage for the work that they do. So far, I've seen groups of people through the stimulus package replace single pane windows to double pane windows. Well, guys, there's only so many single pane windowed houses in the world or on this continent before you run out of those jobs. If that's a green job, it's not going to last very long. So be aware of this. You can find out information through the back door. Don't look at the numbers and say, hoo hoo, we're coming out of this mess when people can't feed themselves. It's pretty sad. Next, I'm going to speak again about commercial foreclosures. Um, there's been a number of discussions that the Department of Treasury has not done any analysis beyond 2010. We are in 2010, and refuses to do a bank safety check to 2014 of not just the big banks, but also the mid-sized banks and other commercial institutions that have lent to these commercial real estate pieces, malls, strip malls, large apartment buildings, and so forth, which are being reset just like the resets were going on for subprime mortgages. But these resets are going to start in earnest. They're already beginning, but they're going to come full force. Excuse me, I'm going to cough again. Excuse me, I got dust or something. Um, it's going to start in full force in 2011 and finish off by 2014. That's a long cascade of foreclosing big, large box properties. So be aware of that, because no malls, no stores, no consumers, and you as are no longer a consumer now. You're becoming an American again because you're paying off your credit cards, and you're no longer consuming, so they don't know what to do with you. And since you're 70% of the total GDP, which should make you pause, that it's not us making airplanes or T-shirts or good cars. It's you using your credit card that is holding up 70% of the United States income. Frightening, isn't it? All right, finally, I came across this NASA article from the Zurich Solar um, Observatory. I'm throwing these out because all 50 states now are going to get hit with snow. We're actually going to have snow from Mississippi to Florida. So we've actually struck the Northeast, Midwest, Texas, Mississippi, all the way down to Florida and the Mid-Atlantic states a couple of times. And there's global warming. I don't think so. You can see a graph shows the solar sunspot activity, and from 2009 till now, it is at zero, zero. Now, I don't understand. I'm not a solar physicist, but I understand these cycles go at 11 years. But I don't think that it's ever been this low, where there's been no sunspot activity. Every time you get a sunspot, it heats up the Earth. So obviously, my SUV is not really causing global warming. I've been driving it quite a bit. I've been trying to melt the snow, trying to help Al Gore. It's just not happening. So Al's kind of nervous. Maybe he'll stop eating. Anyway, so those are the three articles. I'm just going to reiterate the food stamps. It keeps growing by 1 million every 2 months. I mean, people are not making enough money to feed their families or feed themselves. If this is a recovery, okay, I would hate to see what the downturn looks like. So I leave you with that. All right, guys. Oh, one other thing. A lot of you have sent me emails and comments about my weight loss. Yes, I was sick for back in November into December, but this is not what caused the weight loss. I went on a gluten-free diet, and apparently it works way too well on me. I started, funny enough, in November when I got sick and decided not to break it, and I have lost nearly 50 pounds in about 5 months total. So, funny enough, the only way I can stop my weight from dropping anymore is if I eat gluten every 72 hours. So, apparently, when I eat gluten, I blow up like a big balloon, and when I don't, I just keep. I mean, I don't know how far I could drop, and I don't want to find out. I'm happy. I'm right now at the 194, 195 level. For a 6'4" man, I think that is quite enough. So, just to give you a heads up, it's me. It has lowered my blood cholesterol. It has eliminated my triglycerides. But apparently, I am a weight loss sponge or something, or I don't know, the sponge squeezer or whatever. So I just want to let you know. All right, guys. Peace.